I first came across the Super Mario Bros. Plumbing Company by seeing a flyer of theirs in my local grocery store. At the time, I was having problems with the toilet in our master bathroom, so I figured I would contact them.
It's me, Mario. I'm Luigi, number one.
When they first arrived at my house, they seemed like a nice couple of Italian immigrants. I was pleasantly surprised because I'm always happy to help those who come to our country and search for a better life. I mean, I voted for Joe Biden for Christ's sake. As I first got to know them, the red one said he used to be a doctor in the old country, and the green guy said that he lived in a haunted mansion. You can always learn something new by embracing cultures that are different than yours.
Bingo!
When we got to the master bathroom and I showed them the toilet, they immediately asked me to get paid, which I thought was quite rude. I explained to them that I would pay them after they completed the job, and then asked them how they wanted to receive their payment. The red guy, from what I could understand, asked to be paid in coins. I didn't know if he meant Bitcoin or cash, but I said I could write a check or do Venmo. He then looked at his brother, nodded, and they both reached into their pockets, pulled out what looked like to be psilocybin mushrooms, and ate them. I was absolutely shocked. I told them that in America, we wait until after work to do drugs. They clearly didn't listen to me when they both started jumping up and down and punching the ceiling tile asking for coins. I yelled at them to knock it off, but then they both took off running around the house, causing mayhem. I should have known that they were drug users when they showed up together riding on a goddamn go-kart, or when they said that they moved from their homeland because a giant lizard kept trying to steal their girlfriends. While I was chasing the two of them around the house, the guy in the red hat seemed like he was trying to shoot fireballs out of his hands or something, and the green one was acting like he turned into a giant. Those must have been pretty strong boomers that they took. The final straw was when they ran into my son's bedroom and tried smashing his pet turtle, Shel Silverstein, with their hammers. I was completely fed up with their nonsense, so I yelled at them that I was going to call the cops on them if they didn't leave. They seemed to understand what I told them, but then they dashed into the master bathroom. As I chased them, they got into the bathroom, jumped up and stood in the toilet, and then flushed themselves down. I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must have accidentally taken some of those mushrooms that they had. I stood in disbelief, thinking I must have imagined the entire thing. I looked out the window and saw their wacky go-kart sitting in the driveway, which proved that those bastards actually escaped down the pipes.
Here we go! Ho 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 ho!
As I look back upon this whole situation, I try to have an open mind about things. Was this a cultural misunderstanding on my end? Or did those guys just have a bad trip on some wacky toadstools? I could get hung up on those things, but the point is that after everything that happened, they did end up unclogging the toilet, which is why I sought their labor in the first place. So, I will be giving the Super Mario Bros. Plumbing Company 3 out of 5 stars. The clam chowder from Large Arnold's House of Gluttony will be getting 4 out of 5 stars. It would have been 5 out of 5, but it made me clog the toilet.